the best of friends, you and me, pal. The fun will never end. Hi, this is your old pal Corky talking to ya. Hey, are you ready to blast off into space? I hope so, 'cause that's just where we're going. And we're gonna have a great time, too. 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Take your seat for a ride on the starship that can't be beat. Blast off! Here we go! And where we'll end up, nobody knows. Venus or Mars, the sun or the moon. Look out, stars, we'll be there soon. 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! We're going away to where the long-tailed comets play. Blast off! Get ready to climb, 'cause this flight is leaving and it's right on time. This flight is leaving and it's right on time. Blast off! My sister Cricket has a real neat telescope, and one night last week she was looking at the stars. Gee, I said, I wish I had a telescope too. You don't need a telescope to look at the stars, said Cricket, especially your wishing star. What's that, I said. That's the star only you can make a wish on. But how do I find it, I said. Easy, said Cricket. You look up into the sky when there's lots and lots of stars out. And then what, I said. And then you stare really, really hard at one special star. And then what, I said. And then, said Cricket, you sing a special song. This is the song Cricket taught me. It's called the Wishing Song. Listen carefully and see if you can learn it. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Wish I may, wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight. And after you sing, I said, then what do? Silly, said Cricket. Then you make a wish. I'll try it, I said. So the next night, we looked out our window and up into the sky. Boy, oh boy, there was sure a lot of stars up there. But I stared at one star really, really hard, just like Cricket said. And then I sang the wishing song. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Wish I may, wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight. And then I made a wish. I said, I wish I was an astronaut flying way up in space. But golly, said Cricket, if you were an astronaut, you wouldn't get to live at home anymore. Yeah, I said, I didn't think of that. And you wouldn't get to go to your school anymore, said Cricket. Yeah, I said, I didn't think of that. And you wouldn't get to play with your friend Zach anymore, said Cricket. Yeah, I said, I didn't think of that. So you want to change your wish, said Cricket? Yeah, I said, but can I? Sure, said Cricket. All you gotta do is sing the wishing song again. And so I did. If you know it, sing along. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Wish I may, wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight. And then I changed my wish. I said, I wish I could be an astronaut when I grow up. But right now, I just want to be me, Corky. I like that wish, said Cricket. But, I said, can I still pretend to be an astronaut? Sure, said Cricket. You can always pretend. And that's a fact. Hey, I said, that's what I'm supposed to say. Now let's play a game and find out what you know about space. I'll name 3 things. See if you can tell me which one does not belong in space. A star, a planet, or a banana. Which one does not belong in space? Well, a star is something that's out in space, and so is a planet. But a banana grows right here on Earth. Banana is the right answer. It does not belong in space. Let's try another one. Tell me which thing does not belong on a starship. A spacesuit, an elephant, or a star map? Which one does not belong on a starship? An elephant sure wouldn't be much good on a starship, so an elephant is the right answer. Let's try it again. I'll name 3 more things and see if you can tell me which one does not belong on a space station. A radio antenna, a solar panel, or a rowboat? Which one does not belong on a space station? The right answer is a rowboat. It wouldn't be any good on a space station, because there isn't any water to row on, and that's a fact. If you want to be an astronaut, you have to be in good shape. So let's do an exercise that'll help make you strong and make you think fast, too. I'll sing a song that names different parts of your body, and you touch the part I name, right when I name it. First, you're going to touch your head, and then your shoulders, then knees and toes. Here we go. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Touch your elbow, touch your nose. That was pretty good, but we could use some more practice, so let's try it again. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Touch your elbow, touch your nose. Now we're going to try it backwards. Get ready to touch your toes first. Toes and knees and shoulders and head, shoulders and head, shoulders and head. Toes and knees and shoulders and head. Did you touch the things I said? Now that you've done some training exercises, you're almost ready to go into space. But there's one more thing every astronaut should know, and that's when to blast off. I'll teach you. First, you hold all 10 fingers up. After I say each number, you put 1 finger down. When I say blast off, you put your hands together and lift them in the air like a starship blasting off. Ready? Put all 10 fingers up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Good. Let's do it again. And this time we'll do it even faster. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Let's have adventures, won't it be fun? We'll be heroes and pirates before we're done. Let's have adventures, we'll fly to the moon, and we won't come back till this afternoon. We can be explorers, we can go for hikes, we can cross the jungle on our bikes. Anything we like. It's time for adventures. I'm so glad you came. There are mountains to climb and lions to tame. Let's have adventures. Let's have a bunch. We can fly around the world and be back for lunch. Hiya, Space Ace. It's time for another great make-believe adventure with your old pal, Commander Corky. That's me. We're going to pretend to be astronauts aboard the Starship Omega. And do we have a secret mission or what? We have to fly to the space lab and deliver some supplies. And then we have to repair an important weather satellite. So get ready, because it's almost time to blast off. We'll be sitting next to each other, pal, because I'm the commander and you're the pilot. So let's climb into the command center. Better buckle up your seatbelt. You don't want to go floating off somewhere. Good. Now let's check out our flight panel. I'll read the checklist, and you say check after each thing. Ready? Check your fuel indicator. Check your emergency supply. Check your power control. Check your reverse position. Great! Your flight panel checks out A-OK. We're ready for blast off. This is Commander Corky to Mission Control. The Starship is ready for departure. Okay, pal, they're giving us the go-ahead. I'll tell you what you do each step of the way. Are you ready? Great! Let's start the countdown. Reach up and pull on the rocket activators. Now put your hand on the master control and get ready to push it forward. I'll start the countdown. When I say blast off, you push the master control as far as it'll go. Understand? Good. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Push forward on the master control. Great! We've got a liftoff. Now get set to release the rocket boosters. Turn the release dial now. Way to go, pal. The boosters are released. Now we have to go into orbit. Get ready to pull back on the power supply. Wait, not yet. The timing has to be just right. Okay, now, pull. We're gaining speed. We're out of the atmosphere, and we're into orbit. Good job, Ace. You're the best in the business. But your job's not over yet. Here comes the hard part. We gotta dock our ship, and then we have to fix the satellite. We should be getting near the space lab pretty soon. And there she is, dead ahead. This calls for some fancy piloting. So get ready, Ace. When I give you the signal, set the reverse position and engage the retro rockets. We're getting closer, just a little further. We're almost there. Okay, push the reverse button. Now, quick, push the retro buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good! We're in the reverse mode. The docking connector is taking hold, and we've landed. All right, Ace, let's take a breather. But not for too long. Now we gotta do what we came here for. I'll keep the Starship in docking mode while you spacewalk out to the satellite. You'll have 1 minute to reactivate and get back to the ship. So climb into your pressure suit and grab your toolkit. That's it. Zip that suit up good and tight. Now put your helmet on. Okay, I'll guide you by the radio from here on in. Rear compartment door open. You can start your spacewalk, and good luck. Keep a tight hold of that safety line, or you might float away. That's it. The satellite's right in front of you. Now grab your power wrench and reconnect those terminals. Good. Now let me test it. Roger. The satellite is working again. You can come back to the ship, but be careful. I wouldn't want to lose you. That's the way. Rear compartment door open. Now climb aboard. Good to see you back, buddy. And you know what? Mission Control just called, and they said they've got another assignment for you. They want you to be commander of the next rocket to the moon. Now that's what I call exciting, don't you think? 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Take your seat for a ride on the Starship that can't be beat. Blast off! Here we go, and where we'll end up nobody knows. Venus or Mars, the sun or the moon. Look out, stars, we'll be there soon. 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! We're going away to where the long-tailed comets play. Blast off! Get ready to climb, 'cause this flight is leaving and it's right on time. This flight is leaving and it's right on time. Blast off! If you want, you can turn my tape over now and we can go on some more space adventures. Or we can take a break. And I'll see you later. But just remember, I'll be talking to you. And that's a fact. Let's pretend our starship can take us anywhere in the galaxy we want to go. I know where I'd want to go. It's a special place where all the creatures from the other planets get together to do the alien dance. If you want, you can dance like the aliens right now. I'll sing a song that tells you just how to do it. Here we go. You kick one foot out, you kick the other foot out. Now you shake your whole body and you twist it about. the alien dance. Dance just like the aliens do. And maybe an alien will want to dance with you. You bend both knees in, you bend both knees out. Now you shake your whole body and twist it about. Flap your arms and wiggle your hands. Now you're doing the alien dance. Dance just like the aliens do. And maybe an alien will want to dance with you. Dance just like the aliens do. And maybe an alien will want to dance with you. Hiya, Sky Pilot. I hope you're ready for another long-ago adventure. This time, we're gonna go way back, before there were rocket ships and jets and even airplanes. We're gonna visit the men who invented the airplane, the Wright brothers. When Wilbur and Orville Wright were boys, they liked playing games with all the other kids. But best of all, they liked to make things. They even had a workshop in the back of their house. It was full of all kinds of neat junk. They built scooters and wagons and fixed the other kids' bicycles. And then one day, Wilbur had a great idea. We'll build something really neat and sell it to the other kids. Yeah, said Orville. Then we can buy more junk and make more things to sell. So Wilbur thought and thought, but he couldn't think of anything neat to build. And then all of a sudden, Orville said, I know, Wilbur. We can build kites. But, said Wilbur, we've never built anything that flies. Don't worry, said Orville. I'll show ya. So Orville and Wilbur got out their tools and some wooden paper and pencils. Orville drew lots of pictures of kites, and Wilbur built them just like the pictures. They worked for a whole week, and pretty soon they had about 10 kites. Big kites with wings like birds. Okay, said Wilbur. Now let's see if we can sell them. So Wilbur and Orville went down to the park with all of their kites. Kites for sale, they said. Guaranteed to fly higher than any other kite in the world. What do you mean, said a boy named Langley. I bet you my kite can fly higher than yours. Oh, yeah, said Wilbur. What do you bet? If your kite flies higher, said Langley, then I'll buy it. And if yours flies higher, said Orville, then, said Langley, you give me all of your kites for free. It's a bet, said Wilbur and Orville. When the day of the kite flying contest came, it was really windy. Orville and Langley lined up side by side. Langley had a really big box kite. Ready, said the judge. On your mark. Get set, go! Orville and Langley took off running as fast as they could. And then Langley let out his kite string. The box kite flew up in the air fast and high. Let your string out now, shouted Wilbur. So Orville let out his string, and the bird kite flew up in the air as high as Langley's. Only problem was, Orville was so little, the wind lifted him up in the air, too. Help, shouted Orville. Somebody help me. Hold on, said Wilbur. I'm coming. Wilbur made a dive for Orville's feet and grabbed him just before they left the ground again. Gee, thanks, said Orville. But Wilbur wasn't listening. He was looking up in the sky. Wow-wee, said Wilbur. Look at our kite now. Wilbur and Orville's bird kite was flying so high they almost couldn't see it anymore. And then the judge said, Wilbur and Orville's kite is the highest. They win the contest. Yay, said Wilbur and Orville. After that, they sold Langley a kite, and all the other kids bought kites too. Later on, Wilbur and Orville built lots of other things. But their most famous invention of all was a machine that could fly. The airplane. Aren't you glad they invented that? Well, I sure am, because if they didn't, there wouldn't be any starships today. That was a story about flying long ago. Now let's pretend we're flying in the future. We'll make believe we're landing our starship on the planet Beltron. It's a really neat place, and all the people there have a special way of talking. Everything they say rhymes. You know what rhyming words are, don't you? They're words that sound alike. Mad and glad are rhyming words. So are bake and cake. Listen to some of the things they say on Beltron and see if you can tell me the rhyming word. Here comes the first one. This planet is really quite dandy. The mountains are all made of candy. What word rhymes with dandy? The answer is candy. Dandy and candy sound alike, so they are rhyming words. Here's another one. Listen for the rhyming word. There's a garden where you can pick a delicious peppermint stick. What word rhymes with pick? The word that rhymes with pick is stick. Here's one more. This house has a gingerbread floor and a jelly bean knob on the door. What word rhymes with floor? The answer is door. Door rhymes with floor. Boy, oh boy, this is a pretty neat planet, and that's a fact. Now let's pretend we're blasting off from the rhyming planet, and we're gonna fly all the way back to the moon. Tell you what, you can make believe you're taking a walk on the moon. There isn't much gravity, so you hardly weigh anything at all. That means you can take great big giant steps, but you have to move slowly because you're in a spacesuit. Let's go for a walk on the moon right now. Moon walk, gonna take a walk on the moon. There's a big round earth up in the sky, and I feel so light I can almost fly. Moon walk, gonna take a walk on the moon. Good, now turn around and moonwalk in the other direction. There isn't any water, there isn't any air, so I won't go swimming or sailing anywhere. Moon walk, gonna take a walk on the moon. Moon walk, gonna take a walk on the moon. Now let's pretend we're blasting off from the moon and flying to the closest star. But on our way, we have to go right through a meteor shower. Meteors are big chunks of ice and rock out in space. When one goes past us, it sounds like this. If one hits us, it could really hurt our starship, and we have to get past 6 meteors to get to safety. Why don't you count the meteors with me and tell me when we're safe? Remember, we have to pass 6 meteors. Here comes the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many meteors went past us? If you said 6, you were right. And that means we made it through the meteor shower in good shape. Thanks, pal. You can be my navigator anytime. And that's a fact. Time for adventures. I'm so glad you came. There are mountains to climb and lions to tame. Let's have adventures. Let's have a bunch. We can fly around the world and be back for lunch. This is Commander Corky calling the Space Cruiser. Can you read me, Space Cruiser? I've got a special mission for you today, Ace. You gotta deliver a supply of Urgite to the planet Orcon. They need it really bad. Only problem is, the aliens from Beta Galaxy are gonna try to beat you to it. So set your course for Orcon and get there as fast as you can. I'll keep in touch by radio. Okay, pal. Orcon is about 1 million miles away from your current position. That means you have to go into hyperspace. But right now, you've got something else to worry about, and that's the Omicron asteroid belt. No telling where it's going to turn up next. If I see any sign of it, I'll let you know. Wait a minute. I'm picking up some activity now. Yeah, just what I was afraid of. Asteroids off your starboard bow. If one of those babies hits your cruiser, it's all over. So get ready to take evasive action. Put your hand on the controls and sit tight. I'll try to guide you through it. Here we go. Quick, turn to the left. Good, that one missed. Wait, there's another one. Turn to the right. Uh-oh, here comes a whole bunch of asteroids. Get ready, Ace. Turn to the left. Now turn to the right. Now turn to the left again. Phew, pretty bumpy ride, huh? But I think you're clear of them now. Roger, you've left the asteroid belt behind. Good work, pal. Now you can set your course straight for Orcon. You're gonna be approaching hyperspace soon, so get ready to activate your mega boosters. When I give you the signal, hit all 3 of your booster switches. Are you ready? Roger, Space Cruiser. Here we go. Check your speed now. Check. You're up to 300,000 miles an hour. You gotta read 700,000 before you hit hyperspace. I'll keep track of your speed. 400,000, 500,000, 600,000. Get ready to push the master control forward and keep it there. Almost. Almost. All right, 700,000 miles an hour. Push the control forward with your right hand and hit the booster switches with your left. Number 1 switch, number 2 switch, number 3. Hold on. You did it. You broke through the wall into hyperspace. Good work, Ace. You should be able to see Orcon any minute. Now all we gotta do is watch out for those aliens. Maybe they decided not to risk it. Uh-oh, I was wrong. Aliens off your port bow, and they're coming on fast. There's 2 of them, so they may try to fake you out. Let's show them what a real star pilot can do. Remember, push the controls forward to go up, and pull them back to go down. Okay, here they come. There's one on each side of you. Let's do a loop-the-loop. That'll confuse them. Pull back on the controls. Good, you're climbing higher. You're upside down. Now push forward on the controls. Great, you've made a loop, and you're on top of them now. They don't like that at all. Come on, Ace. Let's show these guys what a real cruiser can do. When I say do it, press your foot down on the fuel injector and take off. Ready? Do it! All right, you're really traveling now. Those guys are out of it. They might as well turn around and go home. Hey, that's just what they're doing. Well, Ace, looks like you've done the job again. Deliver the Urgite and head on home. You deserve a rest, and that's a fact. Wowee! You're the best pilot I ever met. Let's take another trip in our starship real soon. I'm ready when you are. If you want, you can turn my tape over now. But just remember, I'll be talking to ya.